last and largest expense is going to be my apartment, which I spend $4,300 a month on. That brings the total to $6,300 per month.
What's up, TikTok? This goes to all my fellow Canadians who enjoy bologna. Yeah, you better find something else to start enjoying. It's not $3-4 anymore.
There is a crisis out here in Canada. What is that crisis? It's the cost of living crisis that all of us collectively are going through. We're talking about prices rising in groceries, homes, bills, credit cards, inflation. It's all around us here in Canada. We're going to discuss it in today's video. Let's talk about this interesting thing that's happening right now in Walmart. They're going to have digital tags now, so that way they can raise the price literally on a second's notice, so they don't have to have someone print out a new tag, slide it in there. This time they can keep up with inflation, and you can pay for that inflation on a second-by-second basis. That's how fast some of these price tags can be changed. Let's discuss it and watch this video.
Okay, I'm reading this post on Facebook, and I thought it was a lie. Okay, so this guy goes to Canadian Tire. He's looking at furnace filters. As I'm looking at the price tag, it changes. What? An electronic price tag. I saw the price increase right before my eyeballs. I kid you not. So what's the big deal? I'm glad you asked. Here's the big deal. You're shopping and putting stuff in your cart, thinking you're doing a good job being frugal with your hard-earned money. Then you go to the checkout to pay. But in between the time you took the item off the shelf and got to the till, the price is increased. So you end up paying more. Normally when this happens, and I've done it, when I get to the till, I say, hey, that was $29.99, not $39.99. Well, now, if you go back and take a picture of that tag, it's going to say $39.99, so you can't even fight it. So you're thinking you're buying something for $29, but they raised it $10. Just an example. So, and if you think I'm full of shit, watch this.
People are noticing a change in the grocery aisle.
New digital price tags at Walmart now.
Some retailers are ditching paper price tags for digital versions, including two of the nation's largest grocery chains, Walmart and Kroger. The electronic shelf labels allowing companies to update prices instantly.
It's definitely concerning that they can do it right then and there. I'm not sure how I feel about this.
Some consumers and experts worry it could lead to surge pricing.
Digital price tags can be changed hundreds of times a day.
Lawmakers sending a letter to Kroger expressing concern that the labels could be used to squeeze consumers to increase profits.
Of course they will.
The company insists it is committed to using this technology responsibly and ethically, and the labels won't be used for surge pricing. Both
Bullshit.
Kroger and Walmart argue it increases price efficiency and inventory management, and frees up employee time from having to change the paper labels by hand.
Frees up employee time? What are these employees doing? Because every time I go there, there's 7 checkouts. All of them are closed. 1 maybe is open, and the rest is self-checkout. So where are these employees and what are they doing? I can't even with this bullshit. Oh my God.
Walmart saying what used to take associates up to 2 days to update now just takes minutes. Walmart has already started rolling out the digital tags in more than 400 stores, with plans to reach 2,300 locations by next year.
The question is, will those employees even still have a job, right? A lot of the cashiers are being replaced by self-checkout, and now a lot of the price adjusters and price changers who work on the floor may also not have a job. And they're trying to say it frees up time for them. No, it frees up profits for the big companies that own these stores. Also, surge pricing, you don't know what that is. If you ride Uber, there is a thing called surge prices. Whenever like a lot of people get off work around the same time, the price can surge on Uber, or people are just getting out of a concert or something like that, then the price can surge. And we could see that now with groceries thanks to digital pricing. Fantastic.
What's up, TikTok? This goes to all my fellow Canadians who enjoy bologna. Yeah, you better find something else to start enjoying. It's not $3-4 anymore. Look at that. Get a good look at that. Look at that price.
$9 for bologna. That is like the cheapest out of all the deli meats you can typically get, but no, not anymore. $9 for bologna? Are we serious here? You might as well start charging $10 for tofu at this point.
Okay, I just got back from Croatia like not too long ago, and I live in Canada, and the price differences actually make me want to cry. Like, I went into Shoppers and wet wipes for like your butt are like $10, but in Croatia at DM it was like €1.18, which isn't even like $3. I mean, I know why, like inflation, and I know why there is inflation, but like, can we not? Like, Canada, get it together.
Well, there's a lot of people moving back to Serbia and Croatia, and now I kind of understand why. It's the cost of living. If you can get those wipes for essentially $3 Canadian in Croatia, and then you're spending $10 Canadian here, it doesn't matter if you're getting paid a little bit more in Canada versus Croatia. You might as well move back. Beautiful weather, great beaches and stuff as well, and also better prices.
I spend living in downtown Vancouver. I'll start with my smallest expenses and then work my way up to my largest expense. Currently don't own a car, and so I probably spend around $50 a week just on transportation, mainly Ubers. So for transportation, about $200 a month. With groceries, I probably spend about $150-ish a week. Groceries are a little bit higher because I mainly only eat meat, fruit, and dairy, and so like a lot of that is going towards like the bulk that I buy in terms of meat every single month. So that brings the total to about $600 a month on groceries. Now going out for dinner with friends and stuff, I probably go 1 to 2 times a weekend. I'll probably spend between like $300 to $500 a week going out, depending on like if we're getting dinner and also drinks, and if I'm going out like twice. Currently though, over the past month or so, I've probably been going out a bit less. So I'm gonna put that at like $300 a week. Totals $1,200 a month. And then the last and largest expense is going to be my apartment, which I spend $4,300 a month on. That brings the total to $6,300 per month. Comment below if you think that's reasonable for downtown Vancouver or insanely high.
It's insanely high, but people will tell you it's reasonable for downtown Vancouver because the prices are so inflated. What the heck? Rent for a 1-bedroom apartment? Did he say, was it $4,300 a month? What do you do for work? Or do you just have a lot of debt? Seriously, how do you afford that? And the worst part about this is that if you think it's bad in BC and you want to move to other provinces, well, newsflash, it's actually not all that much better.
Like the cost of living, like day to day, and like your bills and groceries and gas and stuff, it's honestly really similar. Like it's not worth moving out here just if you think like your day-to-day costs are going to be cheaper.
Yeah, I mean, you're going to have maybe reduced price in housing, which is definitely important, but when it comes to just your reduced costs and just day-to-day living, no, you're probably going to pay around the same for gas and groceries, which are very essential items that you're going to need to live on a day-to-day basis. With that being said, guys, leave your thoughts about the Canadian crisis, which is the cost of living, down below in the comment section, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care.